Campus jobs provide income for thousands of University of Georgia students. Whether it's through federal work-study programs or through a typical employment process, these students are vital to the function of the university. To get a better understanding of what these student employees do in their jobs, how they balance school and work, and what they contribute to the student experience, 3 student workers gave us a glimpse into their average work days.
As an RA, we're on duty, and that's about like once a week. And we go around all of the buildings in the community, and we just make sure like everything's in order. I like putting on programs for the residents as well. It's a really great way to like get to know them and also do it in like a fun environment. And you can also educate them through programs.
The shifts are usually about 4.5 hours long. You know, sometimes the bus is completely full, and then other times there's 3 people. I know every single route, and I drive all of the routes, so my knowledge of the routes, I would say, is pretty extensive. Most buses I can say, oh yeah, that one's going to go out of service around this time. You know, at this time there will be this many buses on that route, and you'll be able to catch them at this frequency.
I help make sure like emails are sent out the week before so that all the trip leaders know like who their participants are and they have a way to reach out to them. I'll do things like, you know, rent out equipment, answer questions about camping locations, kind of help people figure out what kind of gear they need for a trip. And then in downtime, I'll plan out my own trips.
It can be kind of hard sometimes when you're on duty and you have like a test the next day, because you never know what's going to happen. You could get a call at like 3 a.m. and you have to go help someone out like in the middle of the night. But other than that, it's not too hard, because you pretty much know when you're on duty and you can like change the duty dates if it gets in your way.
Well, I work 3 jobs, but for the most part, they're really flexible about working with me if anything comes up with classes. For example, sometimes I have to stay on campus after a shift, but some days I'll have something at like 6:30 and I get off at 6:15. So someone will come to campus and take my bus out of service for me so that I don't miss my thing.
The ORC and this program in general gives people a way to like connect with each other. It gives them a way to bring this back Monday. Like find a group of people that, you know, like these kind of experiences and like this kind of like, you know, outdoors, and I mean, it gives people a niche that they can fall into, and so like it's a way for you to like get outdoors and get out of the university with your peers, with people like you get along with.
There's a real community built here. You know, no one feels left out. We try to be super inclusive. And we also try to help people out, like if there's anything wrong, people can report like sexual assault to us, and those kinds of things. And we're trained to recognize like things such as sexual assault, or like if people have been drinking or taking drugs. So we're really here for like the safety of the residents.
The relationship between the university and student employees is mutually beneficial. Students need these jobs to pay for their education, and the university needs student employees to provide the quality education students seek.